Hello everyone. So we all know about Google Ads. Google Ads is a platform offered to you by Google to display all your product advertisements, product listing, etc. to the web audience. And if you are able to connect it with multiple other applications, then it will ease your workload completely. So in this video, we are going to learn about the top 5 Google Ads automation so that you can integrate it with other applications. What you can do is, firstly, add Google Ad Leads to Hubspot CRM, which means in your CRM application, all the Google Leads can be added automatically. Then next, you can get Google Ad Leads inside Pabbly Connect. So you can fetch all the leads that you get from Google Ads to Pabbly Connect workflow and then transfer it to other applications whichever way you want. Thirdly, you can send Google Ad Leads to various other places like Microsoft Excel to keep a record, then Gmail to send email, on WhatsApp chats, and also for SMS automatically. Then next, you can collect leads via Google Ads and add to LeadSquared CRM. Now comes another CRM application where you can keep the record of all the Google Ad leads that you receive. And last comes the Facebook lead ads and Google Meet automation, which means scheduling meetings with leads automatically. You get a lead and you schedule a meeting automatically with the help of this automation. So you can create all these automations of Google Ads with the help of Pabbly Connect. Let us learn how to do that.
So in this video, we will learn how to add Google Ad Leads to HubSpot CRM. Now suppose guys, to market or promote your business, you are running some ad campaigns on Google Ads. And you want, whenever you receive a new lead in your Google Ads campaign, you want to add that same lead as a new contact in your HubSpot CRM. Now guys, let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be getting a new lead in Google Ads campaign. The action will be adding those same leads as new contacts in HubSpot. Now how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. And now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your own Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give your workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Google Ads to HubSpot. And then just click on Create. Now you can see that a workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is, first, we have to connect our Google Ads account with Pabbly Connect so that all the new leads which are generating in our Google Ads campaign, we can get the details or the data of all of those leads inside Pabbly Connect. After that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to add those leads as new contacts in our HubSpot CRM. So let's begin. So here in trigger window, in choose app, search for Google Ads. Select Google Ads. And then in trigger event from the drop down, select new lead form entry as a trigger event. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And now we are going to use this webhook URL to connect our Google lead ad form with Pabbly Connect and get the new lead data inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. So just copy this webhook URL from here and follow the help text given below over here. So after copying this webhook URL, go to your Google Lead Ads account, Google Ads account, and after that, from the left side, we can see there are different options, out of which there is the option named as Ads and Assets. Click on it and click on Assets under it. And after that, click on this plus button and click on Lead Form. Now you can see that here all the lead forms which I have created in my Google Ads account can be seen over here. And out of which, clicking on this Create New Form button, you can create a new lead ad form. So here you can enter the headline, business name and description of the lead form which you are creating for your Google Ads campaign. Then here you can select the questions which you want to ask to your new leads. And after all of these guys, or enter all of these details, when you will scroll down, here you can see an option named as Export Leads from Google Ads. And under this, here is another option as Other Data Integration Options. And in this option, you can see an option of webhook URL. And here guys, you can paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So you just have to create your lead form and paste the webhook URL over here. Right now in this video, I'm going to use an existing form which I have already created, which is named as Travel Booking Form. Let's open this form. And guys, here in this form, I'm basically asking 4 simple questions from the user: their full name, their email, their phone number, and their city. So after creating this lead form in our Google Ads campaign, we just have to scroll down, come to this export leads from Google Ads option, go to webhook section, and here guys, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here, go to Google Ads and paste it over here. After that, it is asking us for the key, so just enter a random key and then click on send test data. Now guys, because right now I don't have any running campaign on my Google Ads account, that is why we are just going to use this test lead to set up this automation workflow. And when we click on this send test data button, the details or the data of a test lead for this lead form which we have created in Google Ads is been sent to this webhook URL, which means in Pabbly Connect. So let's get back to Pabbly Connect. And yes guys, here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see the details of a test lead which Google Ads has sent. So we have a test city, we have a test email address of a new lead, we have a test mobile number, and also we have a test name, the first name and the last name. So we have successfully created this connection between our Google Ads and Pabbly Connect, using which whenever in our Google lead form we receive a new lead, the details of that lead will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now after this guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. Now let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we just have to scroll down, come to this action window, and because we want to add these new leads as contacts in HubSpot CRM, here in choose app, we are going to search for HubSpot CRM. Select it. And then in action event from the drop down, select create a contact. Click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our HubSpot CRM account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this connect with HubSpot CRM button. And guys, because I have already logged into my HubSpot account in my browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account. Here we just have to select the account over here, click on choose account, and then just scroll down and we will see that the connection is done. So in this way, you can connect your HubSpot CRM account with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, here it is one by one asking us the details of the contact which we want to add in our HubSpot CRM account. So here it is asking us company size, date of birth, degree. So here are lots and lots of fields as you can see, and many of those fields we don't have the details or the data for most of these fields. So what we are going to do, we are just going to ignore these fields for now. So we will scroll down and here we will see the details or the fields of first name, last name, email and city. And we are going to add the details or the data to those particular fields. So we are just going to scroll down and yes, here we have the field of first name. So guys, we have to basically map the first name of the user of the contact which we want to create over here and last name over here. So what we are going to do, so we have received the response of the name of the new lead, but in that response, you can see that we have a collective response of first name and last name. So we have to break this name. We have to split this name in two responses of first name and last name. And to do so, we are going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect and that is text formatter. So just scroll down, click on this add action step button. And here in choose apps, we have to search for text formatter. Select text formatter. After this, in action event from the drop down, select split text action event. Click on connect. Now the first thing it asks us is text to split. That what is the text which we want to split? So we want to split this response of name of the new lead. So we are going to map this response of name of the lead over here in this field. Just click here and in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new lead which we have received from Google Ads. And out of all of these responses, select the response of value of the name and map it over here. Then it is asking us for the separator. So separator will be the space between the first name and the last name. So we enter space as a separator in this way in double curly braces. And at last, it is asking us for the segment index. So in segment index from the drop down, select all and click on save and send test request. Now, when we click on save and send test request, guys, here you can see that we have received a response. And in this response, we can see the first name and the last name of the user are two separate response, two different response. So using this text formatter split text, we have successfully separated the first name and the last name from the full name response. And we have used space as a separator. We told this text formatter that we want the response of space before the space, the text before the space and text after the space. After getting this response, let's one by one map this response of name in HubSpot CRM. Just scroll down and we will go to the field of first name. So here it is. Just click here, And guys, because we have added a new step, a new data before this step, what we have to do, we have to first reconnect our HubSpot CRM account. Just click on this connected button, select existing connection and just click on save. So we just have to reconnect our HubSpot CRM account with Pabbly Connect because we have added a new data, a new step before it. Now after that, let's scroll down to first name and then map this data of first name over here. So here we have the first name, click here and in the drop down from the responses which we can see under text formatter, select the response of first name and map it. Now after this, just scroll down and here in last name from the text formatter responses, we are going to map the response of last name. Then we are going to scroll down and here we have the field for email. So we have also received the email address of the new lead from Google Ads. So just map the response of email and then we have to map the phone number. Click here and from the drop down, select the response of phone number and map it. At last, we have to map the city. So this is the field of city and from the responses, map the response of city. So in this way, all the data, all the fields which you get or the details of a new lead you get from Google Ads, one by one, you can map all of those details in these fields of HubSpot CRM. And after mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the lead whose details we have mapped over here, basically the test lead whose response Google Ads sent to us, is been added as a new contact in our HubSpot CRM. So let's check it. We will go to a HubSpot CRM, we will go to contacts page. And yes guys, here you can see that the same user with the same first name, same last name, same email and same mobile number is being added as a new lead, as a new contact in our HubSpot CRM. Now this means guys, the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to get a new lead from our lead form in Google Ads, we are automatically going to add that lead as a new contact in our HubSpot CRM. So guys, not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free. And also let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free. Hello and welcome to Pabbly Connect. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get your new leads from your Google lead form inside Pabbly Connect. Now suppose guys, you have created a lead entry form in your Google Ads account and you are running some campaigns. Now you want, whenever you receive a new lead in your Google lead form account, you want to capture that lead inside your Pabbly Connect workflow. How you can do that? Let me show you. So first, let's create a workflow inside Pabbly Connect. Let's click on Create Workflow and name this workflow as Google Ads. Let's click on Create. Now after this guys, here in our trigger window, in Choose Apps, search for Google Ads. Select Google Ads. And then in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select New Lead Form Entry as the trigger event. After selecting our trigger event, Pabbly Connect give us a webhook URL. Now using this webhook URL guys, we are going to connect our Google Ads account, Google lead form which we have created in our Google Ads account with Pabbly Connect and get the new lead data. So just copy this webhook URL from here and follow the help text given below over here. So after copying this webhook URL, just go to the home page of your Google Ads account. And after that, from the left side, we have to go to Ads and Assets and click on Assets over here. After clicking on Assets guys, here just click on this plus button and click on lead form. So from here guys, you can basically create a new Google lead form according to your choice. So here you just have to select create new, enter the details like headline, business name and description of the lead form which you are creating for your Google Ads campaign. Select the questions which you want to ask and after all of this, just enter the other details and then in this way you can create a new form. After that, after creating the form, you just have to scroll down and here you will have an option of export leads from Google Ads. And in the drop down below, there's another option that is other data integration option. Just click on this other data integration option and here you can see an option to add the webhook URL to this same form. So in this way, you can add the webhook URL. So whenever a new lead is generated from this Google lead form, the details of that lead will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So let me show you. I'm going to use an existing form which I have created. So this is the form, travel booking form. So in this form, I'm asking the user the lead, their full name, email address, phone number and city. that is it. So after creating this form, let's scroll down, come to this option, and here let's add the webhook URL. Now here in this webhook URL section, guys, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. And after that, in key section, just go enter a random key. Now we just have to click on this send test data button. Now as we click on this send test data button, here it is showing us test data sent. So from this Google lead form on this webhook URL, the details or the data of a test lead is being sent. Let's check it. So let's get back to Pabbly Connect workflow, and yes, here you can see that in our Pabbly Connect workflow, we have received some response. And in this response, we can see the details of a test lead. We have a test response for city, a test email address, a test mobile number, and a test name of a dummy user, a dummy customer, a dummy lead basically, the first name and the last name. So in this way, guys, you can basically connect your Google lead form which you have created in your Google Ads campaign and collect or get all the new leads which you are generating from your Google lead form inside Pabbly Connect. After adding this webhook URL, just click on this save button and it is done. We have successfully connected our Google Ads account with Pabbly Connect, the lead form in our Google Ads account with Pabbly Connect. And now whenever we are going to receive a new lead in our Google Ads account, the details of that lead will be captured inside our Pabbly Connect workflow over here. And in this way, this automation workflow will be triggered and you can basically set up any kind of automation over here after this.
In this video, we will learn how to send Google Ads lead to Microsoft Excel, Gmail, WhatsApp and SMS automatically. So let's say you are running Google Ads and whenever a new lead is captured using Google Lead Form extension, you want to add the very same lead automatically to Excel and you even want to get notified about the same lead on your WhatsApp number, on your Gmail account and on Twilio, basically on the SMS as well. And to create this automation, I am going to connect my Google Ads with Excel, WhatsApp, Gmail and Twilio with the help of an integration software. So if you want to set this automation for yourself, just follow this video till end. So this is the website of that automation software Pabbly Connect, with the help of which I am going to connect my lead form extension with Excel, WhatsApp, Gmail and Twilio. And you can also reach to this website by typing pabbly.com/connect. Now first create your free account from this button. I am already an existing user, that is why I am clicking on signing. And in the free account you will also get free tasks to test this automation in the free account, that too every month. Now you'll have to click on access now and this is how you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Click on this button, create workflow and enter workflow name here. So provide any random name to your automation, to your workflow. Send Google Ads lead to MS Excel, Gmail, WhatsApp and SMS. I have provided this particular name. Now click on create and you will see two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application automatically. According to our use case, whenever the lead is arrived in Google Lead Form extension, add the very same lead to MS Excel application and then to Gmail, WhatsApp and Twilio. So this is how we are going to select the applications and connect them in order to create this automation. And here I am going to search for Google Lead Form because I want to transfer these leads to multiple applications. That is why the trigger application will be the same, and in the trigger event, of course, I will keep it as new lead. Now you can see a webhook URL has been provided. So I'm going to connect Google Lead Form with the Pabbly Connect with the help of this URL, and the instruction for the same have already given. Just follow them one by one. So copy this webhook URL and I am already logged into my ads.google.com and this is the lead form extension. The name of my form is travel booking form. The business name here is the traveling agency. Fill this form and we will arrange a stay for you. So assume that you are running ads for your traveling booking agency. So this is the basic lead capture form which I am going to connect with the Pabbly Connect with the webhook URL. So okay, so read here, export leads from Google Ads. So yes, I want to export the leads to multiple applications. That is why I will click on the same, and here you will have to search for the webhook integration. Well, one webhook URL is already been added. Let me delete this existing one, and I'm going to paste the new webhook URL which I have just received from the Pabbly Connect. And here, since I am not running any live advertisement, that is why I am going to do a test submission with this particular button, send test data. Okay, you can even read for the instructions. It is asking, it is waiting for the webhook response, and it is asking for to do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So again, going back to my Google Ads account, and here I have provided just a random key, and I am going to click on this button send test because I am not running any live ad. So assume that a new lead is arrived, and you can see the test data sent. Check your data management system to see if you have received the test data. So let me click on save, going back to Pabbly Connect and wait for the response. Well, the response has been arrived immediately as soon as I have submitted that particular form. And assume that you have received a lead and the name of the lead is first name and last name. Well, this is just a test data, so you will have to assume that. But when you will run the actual advertisement, you will receive the new leads, you will receive the actual leads. Okay, and here is the phone number, a test phone number, and here is the email address of the person, and this is the city. So this is how you have captured the data of your lead form extension in Pabbly Connect. So the first step of our integration is done. Now moving further, I want to add the very same lead to MS Excel. So that is why here I will select Microsoft Excel. And in action event, I will select add row to worksheet. Okay, click on connect. Now click on add new connection, click on connect with Microsoft Excel, and it will ask you the access of your account in which you have created your workbook, your Excel sheet. So provide the same. Well, I am already logged into my Excel account, to my OneDrive account in different tabs. So that is why it has not asked me for the access, and the authorization has been successful immediately. And you can see the Microsoft Excel will be connected with the Pabbly Connect immediately. And it is connected. The very first thing it is asking for the workbook name, and you can see whatever the workbooks are available into your account have started visible here since we are connected. And I am going to select the workbook name as all traveling inquiry. Let me correct the spelling, let me make it better, all traveling inquiry leads. This is the workbook I have created in which I want to capture all my leads. I want to collect all my leads. Let me search for the same all traveling inquiry. Let me first refresh it so that the changes will be reflected here immediately. Again, search for the webhook. Well, traveling, yes, the changes has been reflected, all traveling inquiry leads. Okay, and worksheet will be the same because I have just a single worksheet here. Now moving further, these are the 4 same columns which I have added in my worksheet. Let me even show you: name, email, phone number and city. And here name, email, phone number and city. So I need to provide the data so that the same data can be reflected here, can be collected here automatically. From where? Remember, we have just received the response via Google Lead Form extension, and I'm going to fill the same data here in the drop down, basically from the drop down. I do not need to copy the data and paste it here, enter text or map data. So I am going to map it from the previous step. Okay, so this is the drop down, and here I'm going to search for the name. This is the name of the person, and in the email field, of course, I will map the email only, and here is the email address of the person. And in the phone number, well, I have this phone number also, and finally the city which the person has selected for, and this is the city Mountain View. So I have added the details, clicking on this button save and send test request and waiting for the response, and you will see the same data will be added immediately to your Excel account. You can see the response responses received. Going back here and let me refresh my worksheet, and you will see the data will be added automatically, and yes, the data has been added. So this is how you can automatically collect your lead in MS Excel automatically. Now moving further, the next step is actually collecting the same lead on WhatsApp, Gmail and on SMS. Basically getting notified on these three applications. So first I am going to select for the WhatsApp. Well, for sending the WhatsApp messages, here I will use WhatsApp Cloud API, which is the official API of WhatsApp. Alright, and in action event I will select for send template message. Click on connect, click on add new connection. It is asking for 3 details in order to connect the WhatsApp Cloud API account with the Pabbly Connect. So you'll have to open new tab and type developers.facebook.com in your browser, and this is how you will reach to the meta website. Okay, meta website of Facebook, and here I am already logged into my WhatsApp Cloud API account. That is why it is showing my apps. Now once you will create your account in this particular app, you will have to create an app first and generate a permanent token. And if you're not sure how to create an app and generate a permanent token, I have attached the video for the same in my description box. Please go to my description box, check those 2 videos and come back here. Now you can see my Connect message app. I have already created one app inside my account. Here in the left side you will find an option of WhatsApp. Click on getting started, and here exactly we will get all 3 details, but basically the temporary access token, copy it and paste it here. Again I am using the temporary access token. You will have to generate a permanent token as explained here. Okay, this will also expire in next 23 hours, so I am repeating again, you will have to generate a permanent token. Now this is the phone number ID, copy and paste it here, and lastly the WhatsApp business account ID, again copy and paste it here. Click on save, and this is how you can connect your WhatsApp Cloud API account with the Pabbly Connect. And you can see whatever the templates are available in your WhatsApp Cloud API account have started visible here. Now you must be thinking, what are the message templates? Under the step 2 section, here you will find an option of here, and here you will find all the message templates which I have created in advance and then get them approved via Facebook. Well, what are the message templates? So whenever you want to send WhatsApp messages to your customer, to your user, or in case you want to receive any WhatsApp message, first you will have to create a message template, get it approved via Facebook. Basically you will have to submit it for the approval, and you can see few of the template are actually active and few of them are even rejected. Well, if I'll click on the see more, you will see that few of the template are even rejected. Okay, so let me show you the name of my template which I have created already in advance and get it approved. New lead received. This is the name of my template. I have chosen English as the language, and this is the header text from where you can add anything. Well, I have not added any header text here. In case you want to attach the document and the media, that can be also added here in the header. Well, I will choose none again, and from here exactly you can create your message. You can see, hi, we have a new request on our, here the form name will appear, and these are the lead details, and you can see 1 2 3 4 5. Well, these are the 5 variables in the place of which the values will come. Okay, so whatever the values I want to keep on changing with every new lead, I have kept them in the form of variable. You can see the preview for the same from here, and do not forget to provide the add sample before you submit the template for the review. Well, the samples are just the sample content, a random content which you are going to provide to your sample, to your variables. All right, clicking on cancel, and I have not added any footer, any buttons, because these are optional. Going back here and let me search for the same template name here in the Pabbly Connect. All right, this is the template new lead received. Now I will keep the language code and template ID as it is. It is asking me for the recipient mobile number. For now I am just adding a dummy number, but make sure you add add a real number while sending the message. Alright, and remember the number should be in this particular format. Okay, the number, mobile number with the country code and without plus sign. I'm repeating this again. The number should be with the country code and without plus sign. This is my country code since I am from India. Now it is asking for body field 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Well, these are the same variables which I have kept in my template. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me expand it a little bit. Okay, you can now see it clearly, and I am going to provide the data, and whatever the data I am going to provide here will be replaced automatically, and this is how the WhatsApp message sending process will execute it. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let me fill these fields one by one. First, it is asking for the name. Well, here my name will appear. So how about I write it as dummy person? Okay, this is my name, assume that. Now it is asking for the form name. So first I'm going to check whether I have received any form name or not. If not, I will write it manually. Well, I do not have any form number, so how about I write it as manually travel booking form. Okay, this one is also done. Asking for the finally the leads 3, 4, 5. These are the lead details. So let me map the same from the Google lead form response. Here is the name of the person, first name and last name. Here is the email address. Well, you can even search for the values directly from here, and with the help of @ I have searched for the email also, and finally the phone number. Here is the dummy phone number of the lead. Clicking on this button once again, but let me first log in to my WhatsApp account so that I can show you how exactly you will receive the messages on your WhatsApp. So I have logged into my WhatsApp web. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let me first replace this dummy number with my personal WhatsApp number. So I have added the number, clicking on this button once again and waiting for the response, waiting for the message to arrive. Well, yes, the response is received, and waiting for the message also here. And yes, the message is also arrived. Let me refresh it. So I have received a new lead notification as, hi dummy person, we have a new request on our travel booking form. Details are given below. The name of the person, email of the person, and mobile number of the person from Pabbly team. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and this step has also executed. Now finally I am going to send these lead notification to Gmail application, and then further we will send it on the SMS. So that is why in the next application I am going to choose Gmail, and in the action event I will select just send an email. Click on connect, click on add new connection, connect with the Gmail once again, and provide the access of your Gmail account from which you would like to send the messages, send the email. Well, I have provided the same, and you will see that the Pabbly Connect account will be connected with Gmail also. Authorization is successful, it is connected. It is asking for the recipient email address. Well, you can add as many as email addresses as you want by separating the comma, and here I am going to add my email address. Okay, so this is the email address on which I would like to receive the lead notification. Leave CCC blank, leave BCC blank. Sender name, how about Pabbly manager or Pabbly team? You can keep anything as you want. Email subject, new lead is arrived via Google Ads. Okay, so this is going to be the subject line. Reply to, keep it blank. Email content type will be plain only, and finally the email content, hello dummy person, we have received a new lead via Google Ads lead. These following are the details. And I am going to map the details one by one. Here the name will appear. Let me map the name. Enter. Email will appear. Okay, again map the email address. This is the email address, test@example.com, and finally the phone number of the person, colon once again, and let me search for the phone number of the person from Team Pabbly. Okay, So this is the message, this is the email I have composed directly from here. And in case you have any file name or file attachment to be sent, you can even attach the same, but right now I do not have anything. Going to click on this button, but again let's open my Gmail account first. This is the Gmail account. Now clicking on this button and again wait for the email to arrive. Well, the response result status is sent. Coming back here, and yes, you can see, well, it is not the same message. Let me first refresh it. All right, and you can see the message has been arrived, the email has been arrived, new lead is arrived via Google Ads. Let me increase the zoom percentage so that you can see it clearly. This is the subject line: hello dummy person, we have received a new lead via Google Ads lead. Following are the details: name, email, phone number from team Pabbly. So this is how you can even get the notification on your Gmail as well. Moving further, finally the last step of this automation is sending the lead notification on the SMS. All right, so that is why for sending the SMS I am going to make use of Twilio, which is the SMS application. You can use any SMS application in place of Twilio. Click on connect, click on add new connection, and it is asking for the following details. So I'll go back to my Twilio account. This is the Twilio account. I'm going to click on setup later and will find these details. Well, you can see it is asking to click me here. So click here and I have opened it in a new tab, and from here exactly I will find the following details, which it is asking for the connection. Well, verification code required for access. So let me provide the same. So this is the verification code. Click on verify. And here from the left hand side, click on API keys and tokens. Coming at the bottom section here, you will find the SID. Copy, paste it in both the sections. Okay, it is asking for twice, and this is the primary token. Click on this I and copy your token, paste it here. This is how you can connect your Twilio account with Pabbly Connect. You can see it is connected, asking for the body of the SMS. Basically the SMS which you would like to send to the people. Basically you would like to receive. How about I copy the same content which I have sent on my Gmail. So let me copy the same and I'm going to paste the same content in the body of the SMS, and I'll replace few details here. Well, the name will be same, dummy user. All right, and let me give the spaces, few spaces. Here I will map the name of the person. Here I will map the email of the person, and finally the phone number of the person. So this is how I am going to create a message, create an SMS, and will send and will receive on my number only. Okay, so I have composed a message. Let me map the details finally. All right. Here I am going to map the name again from here only. Asking for the email address again. Finally, the phone number of the person. So I have provided all the lead details, and it is asking for the sender and recipient number. Here of course I will add my phone number, but in sender number, well, I am going to get my sender number from the Twilio trial account only. This is actually the trial account where the Twilio has provided me a trial number. Okay, and you can see here in the bottom section my Twilio phone number, which I have copied and pasted. Let me provide this number as well. So I have provided my real phone number, and make sure you provide the number in this particular format. Do not forget to provide the country code along with this plus sign. Clicking on the save and send test request and waiting for the response one last time. And yes, the response is received. Let me even upload the screenshot of the SMS which I have just received. So this is the automated message which I have received with the help of this automation, with the help of Pabbly Connect. Alright, so this is how you can create the automation inside Pabbly Connect, and now onwards, whenever a new lead will arrive in your Google Lead form, the same lead will be automatically added to Microsoft Excel. You do not have to do anything manually, and the same lead will be then sent to your WhatsApp number, to your Gmail account, and on your SMS as well. And once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, you do not have to do anything manually. In case you want this whole setup, this whole workflow into your account, I am going to attach a shareable link of the same workflow from where exactly you can clone the same workflow into your account, that too for free. In this video, we will learn how to add Google Ads lead to LeadSquared CRM automatically. So let's say you have created a lead form using Google Lead Form extension, and whenever a new lead is captured via that form, you want to automatically add the very same lead to your LeadSquared CRM so that you do not need to manually export all the leads and then import it to your CRM manually. Well, in this video, I am adding all the leads to this particular CRM, but in place of that, you can even add the very same leads to Zoho CRM, to Salesforce CRM, or to any other CRM by just following up the same process. You just need to change this application. So if you also want to set this automation, come with me and I'll show you the process step by step. So this is my Google Ads account, and here I am going to create a new lead form which I will be connecting with the LeadSquared CRM so that you can completely automate this lead exporting task to your CRM. And I'm going to connect these two applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an integration and automation software. You can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in the description box. Now, if you are a new user, sign up from here, and I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect. That is why I am clicking on sign in, and then I will click on access now. And let me tell you one more interesting thing, that in the free account of Pabbly Connect, you will also get free tasks to test this automation. Now, after reaching to the dashboard, you will have to click on this button, create workflow, and enter the workflow name here. So we are actually creating our automation. So just provide a random name to your workflow. I am providing the name as collect leads via Google Ads and add it to LeadSquared CRM. Okay, click on create and you will see two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Let's understand with an example also that whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application automatically. Well, according to our use case, whenever a new lead is captured in Google Lead Ad form, automatically add the very same lead to LeadSquared CRM. That is why the trigger application here will be, of course, Google Lead Form. You just need to select your trigger app from the search bar, and in the trigger event, well, on happening of which particular event the system should trigger. So whenever the new lead is captured, the system should trigger, and new lead is captured in this Google Lead Form. Well, you can see a webhook URL and few set of instructions are visible here. So basically, firstly, we are going to connect our Google Lead Form with the Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL, so that firstly the leads can be captured here in the Pabbly Connect, and then further we are going to send the very same lead to different applications, to different CRM. In this way we are going to set the automation. So go back to your Google Ads account, and here instead of creating a new one, well, you can also create a new lead ad form, okay, but it is clearly showing you cannot add more than one lead form at the account level. So if you want to create a new form and you have the limit, you have the paid account, you can actually do the same. You can provide the heading to your lead form, a business name, the description, and if you want to, well, whatever you want to collect, you want to collect the name, the city, the phone number, the email, you can add as many as questions as you want. And here also, according to your business niche, you can actually select one. So assume that you are from the traveling agency, so you can add any relevant question as per your need from this question set. But here I am going to use this existing form. So let me show you my existing form. The name of my form is actually travel booking form. So this is my travel booking form. Firstly, I am going to save it, and then I will show you my form which I have created. Okay, you can see this is the travel booking form. So this is the headline of my form, travel booking form, and assume that I'm running a traveling agency and I have created this lead form so that if anyone is interested in the tour, they can actually fill this lead form, and this is how I will capture that relevant lead, and then I am going to follow up that particular lead via phone call, via WhatsApp, via email, or via any other medium. So once you will create a lead form, you will have to scroll a little more, and here you will find an option of export leads from Google Ads. So this time, instead of exporting the leads manually, we are going to automatically add all the leads to our specific CRM, and we are going to do it with the help of webhook. You can read here, you can also export using a webhook URL. So here I am going to copy this webhook URL, come back here and click on this other data integration option, and we have the option of webhook integration. So we're going to paste the same webhook URL because we are building up this connection with the help of webhook URL only, and it is asking for the key. What is that key? The webhook key is a code sent with your data which verifies that it came from Google. So how about I give a random code, something like 1234. Now how this automation will take place? Firstly, let me take you to the Pabbly Connect and first read the instructions. Log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So basically you need to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission and record means creating a new lead in the form which you have created. So I have created this travel booking form, and instead of filling out this form in real, instead of capturing the lead in real, I am going to do this automation. I'm going to execute this automation with a test lead entry, and you can see in the Google Ads account only it has provided an option of send test data. So once you will click on this button, you will see a dummy, a test data will be sent. So you'll have to assume that some dummy person has created a lead, has submitted your lead form. You can even read the instructions, check your data management system to see if you have received the test data. So in this case, our data management software is actually Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software, and you can see the response is received immediately after clicking on this button, and you can see here we have the details. So firstly, let me show you the form which we have created. What were the questions we have in our form? Okay, so I have in total 4 fields in my travel booking form: the full name, the email, the phone number, and city. So I must have received these 4 details only. Let me check. Okay, so firstly I have the city received as Mountain View, and here we have the user email as test@example.com, and further we have the phone number as this, and lastly we have the name of the person, full name as the first name and last name. Yes, this is the name of the person, you will have to assume that. And we even have the further details, the lead ID, the Google key, the GC ID. Well, it is actually of no use, at least in this particular automation. So first step of our integration is actually done, which was connecting Google lead form with the Pabbly Connect. Now we are going to send the very same lead, very same data to any other CRM. Well, in this video, I am going to send it to the LeadSquared CRM. So that is why here I am going to search for the same in the action application. And this is the application. And in the action event, well, I want to create or update a lead. So that is why I am going to select the very same action event. In case your task is to do something else, you can choose the action event as per your choice. Now I'll be connecting my LeadSquared account with the Pabbly Connect. So you'll have to choose add new connection if you are adding these connection for the first time. And for the connection purpose, it will ask you 3 things: access key, secret key, and API host key. So how you're going to reach here? Well, you can actually refer these instructions. So I will directly go to my LeadSquared CRM, and in the profile section you will find an option of settings. When you will click on settings, you will actually find the option of API and webhooks. Where is that option? You can see here is the API and webhooks, API access key, and here we have all the details. This is the API host. To copy this host, Come back to Pabbly Connect and provide the same. Here is the API host, and we even want the secret key and the access key. So again, go back here, and this is the access key. Copy and paste it here. Okay, access key, and last thing is the secret key. Again, come back here, click on the show secret key. Here we have the secret key. Okay, again copy and paste it here, and click on save. And this is how you can actually connect your LeadSquared account with the Pabbly Connect. And you can see the account is connected. Now it is asking for the various details. Well, in order to create a lead, all I want is a name, an email ID, or maybe a phone number. So I am going to fill out only the relevant information. Okay, in this video I'll show you adding only relevant and important information. So first name and last name, read the instruction, enter text or map data. So instead of writing anything manually, again read here, insert data from previous steps. Yes, we are not going to manually copy this data and paste it here. By simply clicking on this field, you will find the above data here. You just need to map the field one by one. How about I search for the name, and we have this test name as first name and last name. So I have mapped it. Now you must be thinking, what is this mapped mapping all about? Okay, so whatever the details here I'm going to map in these fields will be replaced automatically in the real time, will be changed automatically in the real time. How? The new lead will be captured in the Pabbly Connect automatically, and the very same lead will replace this particular value automatically. This is the power of mapping. This is the power of automation. Now in the last name, well, I am not going to provide the last name, because in the full name only I have actually the first name and last name as well. Now it is asking for the email address. Well, it is the required field. So again, search for the email address. How about I searched it directly with the help of @, and yes, I have that test@example.com. basically a test lead, you will have to assume that. Now it is asking for the phone number, where we have the phone number. Okay, this is the phone number. So I have provided the important information. Now finally I will click on this button, save and send test request. But before that, first let me check the lead section of my LeadSquared account, whether we already have any lead in this particular account or not. And you can see we do not have any particular lead. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will see the magic. You can see the status is success, the response is received. Going back here, going to refresh my LeadSquared CRM and waiting for the results. And you can see the lead has been created automatically into our LeadSquared CRM. You can see here's the first name, here's the last name, and here is the phone number. These are the exact details, the same leads which we have captured via our LeadSquared form. Okay, sorry, not LeadSquared form, via Google Lead Ad form. So now onwards, whenever the new lead will be arrived from this form, the same lead will be automatically added, automatically synced to LeadSquared CRM, so that you do not have to do anything. Now you can keep focusing on following up all those new leads captured via phone call, via SMS, via email, or via any medium. Okay, so this is the power of automation. This is the power of Pabbly Connect. And once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, you can simply close Pabbly Connect, because everything will work in the backend. Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. I will attach the link of my workflow, link of Pabbly Connect in the description box. So in case you want to clone this whole workflow into your account, you can actually do the same. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.
In this video, we are going to see how to send WhatsApp messages for new Google Ads lead. So let's say that you're using Google Ads as an online advertising platform, where every time you receive a new lead, so you want that the information about this new lead should be shared with your team on WhatsApp. Now how can you do that? For this you will have to set up some integration between Google Ads and WhatsApp, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Google Ads and your action application would be WhatsApp. Now how can you do this, integrate and automate this entire process yourself? To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
So to begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you already have an account with us, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this tab sign up for free. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation you will get 100 free tasks. Now since I'm already an existing user, I'm simply going to click on sign in. And here we have reached the All Apps page. Let's click on Access Now for Pabbly Connect. Here we have reached the dashboard of the application. On the right hand side you can see a tab Create Workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is that every time I have received a new lead through Google Lead Ads, then automatically a WhatsApp message should be shared with my team informing them about the lead details. So I'm going to name it as Google Lead Ads WhatsApp integration, and now let's click on Create. So as soon as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. So let's say in this particular case, every time you receive a new lead through Google Lead Ads, then automatically a WhatsApp message would be sent to the person. That would be your action. So here I'm going to choose the application Google Ads. Let's click on this. And now the trigger event. This is the event that will make your workflow start. This would be new lead form entry, which means that this workflow will trigger only when a new lead is created from a lead form extension. So I'm going to click on this. And now here you can see that you have received a webhook URL going to act as a bridge to connect Google Ads with Pabbly Connect, so that Pabbly Connect can have access to the information. Now we have to follow the following steps so that we can set up this connection. So now I'm going to take you to my Google Ads account. So this is my Google Ads account, and here we have to go to Ads and Assets. As I click on that, we have to go to Assets. Now once we are here, you can see this plus icon. Let's click on this, and here to create a lead form, we'll click on lead form. So once we are here, we can create a lead form or a campaign. Now I'm going to take you back. I have already created a form here which is travel booking form. Let me show you this. So the headline is travel booking form, the business name is traveling agency, and the description is fill this form and we will arrange a stay for you. You can create your own forms here. And then we have the following questions. So I have inculcated name, city, phone number, email address. And then as I take you down here, I have written the submission message which is thank you for inquiry. Then again there is description. Someone from our team will contact you shortly. Now is there any call to action? So no. If you wish to add, you have the options to visit site, download, learn more and shop now. Now as I take you down, so now here you can see other data integration options. As you click on this, here it is asking you to paste the webhook URL. So basically this webhook URL that we had received through Pabbly Connect, we have to copy this and paste it over here so that there can be a connect setup. Now here we have to provide the key. It can be any random key. So I have written 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it is asking you to send test data. So if I take you back to Pabbly Connect, here you can see we have to log into the application where we have added the webhook URL, and then we have to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So since I cannot capture the real leads, since there is no campaign running, so I'm just going to send a dummy test data so that it can be captured through Pabbly Connect, and then I can show you exactly how the setup has to be done. I'm just going to click on send test data. So here we can see that the test data has been sent, which should be now received through Pabbly Connect. So here you can see that yes, we have received the API response. So this is the string value, then we have the name of the city, then we have the email address, phone number, name of the person, etc. So we have received this information. Now my objective is that with this information, a message should be shared with my team on WhatsApp telling them about the lead received. So I'm going to add this action step, and this time I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API. And here it would be send template message. Let's click on connect. Now here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the WhatsApp Cloud API account. So I'm going to click on add new connection. And now to set up this connection, here we need a token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. To receive the same, I'm going to take you to my Meta for Developers page. Let's go to my applications. And here you can see that I already have created a few applications. You can create your own by clicking on this green tab over here. Now I'm going to take you to this application, My Connect Message app. Once we are here on the left hand side, you can see WhatsApp. Let's click on this drop down and we have to click on getting started. As soon as you do that, here you can see that yes, we have received the information required. So we have the token here, this is the phone number ID and this is the WhatsApp business account ID. There is one extremely important thing that you need to keep in your mind, which is this is just a temporary access token, which means that if you create your workflow using this token, it will expire in a day. So within 23 hours, your workflow will stop working. To avoid this, you will have to create a permanent access token. A dedicated video is given in the description box. You can check that out and follow the step-by-step process to do the same. Now, since this is just a test case, I'm using temporary access token. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect, paste it over here. Then again the phone number ID, and now I'm going to paste it here. And finally the WhatsApp business account ID. Let's copy this and paste it over here. So once done, let's click on save to set up this connection. So here you can see that yes, WhatsApp Cloud API is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now here we need to fill the template name, the language code, then the recipient's mobile number, etc. First, let's understand what's a template. A template is a pre-written message that can be shared through WhatsApp or any other social media platform where you do not have to write the same message again and again. So now I'm going to take you back to Meta for Developers page, and here Step 2 says that to create your own message template, click here. Let's click there. So once we are here, you can see that I've already created these templates. You can create your own template by clicking on this tab, Create Template. Now I already have created a template, so I'm going to look for the template that I've created, which is admin message. Here it is. So let's just go through this. Here there are no headers. So you can always actually add a header if you wish to send a video or let's say a PDF file, etc. or an image along with your message. So you can select it over here. Now let's come to the body. So it is written, this is to inform you that we have received the following lead details. This is mobile number, name, email address, regards. So this is a message that has been written. Here you can see certain numbers within double curly braces. These are known as variables. Basically, these values can always change with a new message. Now let's check the preview. So it will look like this. This is to inform you that we have received the following lead. These are the details, regards. I hope we are clear with this. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here we are going to look for this admin message. So let's click on this. Now here you can see that the language code is already been captured by the system, and so is the selected template ID. Here we have to provide the mobile number of the recipient. Now this is going to be static. Why? Because this is the number of my team. So it is not going to change every time. So I'm going to manually write it as. Now here remember that it is written that you have to enter the recipient's mobile number with the country code but without the plus sign. So I have added a number here. And now the body field. So this is the name of my lead. So I'm going to go to step 1. Here I'm going to again map the data. Let's look for name. Here it is. And then we have to map the mobile number. So this is the mobile number. And finally, the email address. So let's click on this. And this is the email address. Let's click on save and send test request. So here you can see that we have received a WhatsApp message. Now I'm going to show you the WhatsApp ID that I have. And yes, here you can see that I have received a message. This has been sent to my team member. And here we have received all the information about the new lead generated through Google Lead Ads. I hope this is very much clear to you. And this basically proves that this integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to the process that we have just followed. This is an extremely easy two-step integration process where our trigger application was Google Ads and the event was new lead form entry. And then our action application was WhatsApp Cloud API and the event was send template message. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the same workflow that we have worked on. It is there in the description box. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any other suggestion or advice for a particular integration that you are looking for, then do not hesitate. Please write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.